My name's Sarah Croucher and I'm a fraud caseworker. We're going to be going out and visiting people that have been highlighted as slightly more vulnerable or needing that bit of extra support, going in, sort of fitting equipment if needed, or giving them that extra bit of support and linking them in with other services to make sure that, you know, they're not victims again and they're not targeted. I've done this sort of work before and I've gone out to people's homes and I saw this job, and it's becoming such a bigger problem now in Sussex and county-wide, so I thought it'd be a really good, interesting role, and it's, you know, a thing that's affecting so many people and anyone could be a victim of fraud, so I think it's a really key sort of job to try and help people and stop it happening again.
I'm Lisa Mills and I'm the new fraud caseworker for West Sussex. So I was interested in applying for this job because I've been volunteering for Victim Support previously and the Red Cross, and having been working with people that have vulnerabilities or other life-changing issues, I feel it's a really important area to get into, and I'm obviously looking forward to the challenge of developing this new role and helping vulnerable people.
I'm Bernadette, Lawrie, and I'm the Financial Abuse Safeguarding Officer for Sussex Police. Okay, so the victim services are funded by the Office of the Police and Crime Commissioner. We identified a need for an enhanced support service, particularly for vulnerable victims of fraud. So we've introduced these new posts which have been funded in addition to the victim services posts.
We've recruited Sarah and Lisa to look after vulnerable victims of fraud, and what we found in both of those individuals is people who can go in and really give very good emotional support to those victims, as well as practical support, and they're looking forward to getting going.
The impact of fraud on vulnerable people can go far beyond just financial, so there's a lot of other implications, which is why they need that additional support and some enhanced prevention measures.
So my Elders Commission recently gave a report to me that said that 1 in 5 of our elderly in Sussex are more frightened when the phone rings than they are of being subjected to antisocial behaviour on the streets. And what we're finding now with fraud in particular, it's the fastest growing crime type in the UK. But in Sussex, because we have an increasing elderly population, criminals are deliberately targeting our elderly. On average, our high-risk elderly victims are losing £23,000. That's equivalent to a year in a care home. They may lose their life savings, and it can have knock-on effects on health and social care as well. I'm really delighted that I've been able to commission 2 support caseworkers who, working with victim support, are going to actually be able to assist our elderly who are victims who are specifically targeted around fraud, because there is a need for this. And also nationally, I'm calling for tougher action against criminals who deliberately target our elderly too.